Creating a website can be a daunting task, especially if you don't have any coding experience. But what if there was a way to create a professional website without any coding required? 10Web, a website builder, has got you covered. It uses artificial intelligence to help you create a website quickly and easily. With a 10Web AI website builder, you can simply answer a few questions about your website, and the AI will generate a custom website for you. In this, we are going to learn how to create a website with 10Web, how to customize your theme, how to improve security on your website, how to write blog posts. In the bonus part, I'll show you how to use AI to automatically write blogs and bring more visitors to your website from Google. So please don't skip any part of the video and make sure to watch it until the end. Let's start. To get started, click on the first link in the description below. It has many features, which are listed on their homepage. You can make or recreate any website, host it on their server, which is powered by Google Cloud, or optimize your existing website to speed it up and improve other core web vitals that are important for ranking on Google these days. If you visit their homepage, they say you can start for free. You won't be able to try out most of the features until you enter your credit card information. So let me quickly show you how much they cost. They have a business plan, an e-commerce plan, and an agency plan. The business plan is best for people who only need one website, because all three levels are designed to work with websites. Which option you choose will rely on how much traffic your website already has. So if you are making a brand new website, you should probably stick with the starter plan and then upgrade as your traffic grows. You are a professional web designer with more than one site. You can manage your sites and the sites of your clients with the agency plan, which is cheaper for sites with 3 or more. There is also an e-commerce plan for people who sell things online. Please note that these prices are for the yearly plan. It costs the same every month if you choose the monthly plan. Price is shown, but since most website owners pay all at once every year, that should be a good deal. Plus, unlike many hosting companies, there are no hidden fees. So this is how much you'll keep paying for renewals. I'll log in, and you can see on my dashboard that it says 0 of 1 website, which is the limit of the starter plan. If you need more websites in the future, you can add them here on the left. But the agency doesn't offer that service. Plan will save you more money. You can either move your website to their server, start from scratch, or with the help of AI. I'm going to use the AI option to start a new site. You can give it a name that you can change later, and then you can choose a data center from this drop-down menu. This is where your website will be physically hosted, so you might want to pick one that is closer to you. Public. Pick either the UK or Germany if most of them are in Europe. If they are in Asia, pick India, and so on. For this example, I will pick the Mumbai. Next, you can add your domain name here, if you already have one, or you can use 10Web subdomain as your site name for now. 10Web site, and you can add yours later. I'll show you where to do that in a moment. Now I'll add a username and password for WordPress, which we will be installing, and then you click on Create. 10Web will quickly set up a new WordPress site for you that will be hosted on their WP hosting server. I'll click on this, and we can start building the website. This is the website dashboard, where you can access and make changes to your site at any time. The tab we're on now is the AI Builder, where you will build the site pages. You have 2 options. Click here to clone a website and enter the website URL for 10Web to recreate it for you. Or you can click on this button to make your site with AI. We can still use the clone feature, so let's move on to this. As you can see, there are 2 options here. The second one is grayed out, because it's for people with an e-commerce store. So if you need that, choose either the e-commerce plan or the agency plan, as I showed at the beginning of the video, and you'll be led through the workflow. But I don't need a store, so I'll go with this. Next, I'll pick a business type. You can scroll down to find one, or just type in your industry, and it will bring up a list of related ones. I'm designing a pet-related website, so I'll pick this one and move on. Next, you can type in the name of your website and a description of what you do in the box below. You can write everything out, or just type in some keywords that are related to your business. The AI will write a description for you, which you can always change if you don't like it, but I'm going with this one. Next, we're asked to add our services. The AI has already done this for us using the description from the previous step, but you can always change them if you offer different services. Next, we can choose a tone, which in this case should be formal, and I'll click Finalize to make the document. Took about a minute, and I can click here to make changes. If you know what you're doing, you'll see that the Elementor page builder is loading. That's because the 10Web drag and drop website builder is based on Elementor. Let's look at what we have here. It made a good heading for us with a description of our services and an AI image of a local business scrolling down. We have a section for Featured In, which helps visitors trust us more. Then a section for our ratings from other platforms. Finally, a large section for the 3 services with descriptions, features, and benefits. And finally, the team's profile, which is clearly generated by AI. There are also customer testimonials here, all of which can be easily edited, and it even gave us a box for collecting emails, which I think is pretty accurate for the information I've given. Given and a good start to start making your website before editing it, we'll end this and show you how to get to it from the dashboard. As you can see, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 pages built for us. These include the 4 main pages of any website and our service pages. To see how any page will look on the front end, which is what your visitors will see, just click on it. When someone visits your site, they can click on any of these header elements to go to other pages. For example, this is the service page that shows off the services, but you can also go to the previous tab and find it there by writing down the URL, which is domain name/services. If I come back here, you can see the same URL at the top. To edit pages, just go to the header and click on the edit page, which is for the native WordPress editor. Or you can also click on ink, then edit in Elementor. Since this page was made with 10Web, you should click on Edit with 10Web Builder. This will bring up the page we saw earlier, and their easy-to-use editor lets you change anything. For example, you can change the text on the page or in the left bar, and you can also click here to write with Ai. That's not all you can do though. To make more copy or content for your site, go to Ai and click on New Prompt. For these buttons, you can add a link to them on the left, change their text and sizes, and align them however you want. To change their color, click on Style and then Color. You can also move any container wherever you want or click on the X icon to delete it. To add a new section, click on the plus icon above any of the buttons, containers, and move your widget to one of them. Or click on this assign to choose a form. I can expand this 2-frame container and click on the plus sign to add a widget. You can use the search box on the left to find the exact widget you need, or scroll down to see all of your choices. Here, let's pick a map widget and drag it to the canvas. Then, I can do the same thing with the second block and pick a direction to add an address to it. And if you want to change any box, like this map's address, all you have to do is click on the pen icon. A panel will appear on the left that lets you change it. Making a website couldn't be easier. Just remember to click Update at the bottom for your changes to show up. I'm going to go back to the dashboard to add a new page. Just click on this blue icon. A pop-up window will appear with 3 choices. You can start from scratch. Choose from pre-made templates in categories like portfolio and blog, or just clone a web page by entering the URL and a title in the first option. To show you this, I'll go to a site I found here, copy the URL, and then paste it into the box. A tick mark will appear to let you know it's ready to clone, and you can add a title and click Recreate. Following the first step I showed you when we started making the website, 10Web will recreate the web layout for you. However, please keep in mind that the web page will inherit the header and footer color and font style of your existing website. This may not be the case if you clone it. You can find it on your dashboard with the name you gave it, ready to be edited. I'm asked to log in to view the website, and if you also see to do this, go back to your dashboard, click on Edit next to the Your Site is Locked block, and then copy and paste your username and password into the pop-up window. This is necessary because 10Webs lets you build a website, but it won't go live or get indexed by Google until you either start paying for it or point a domain to it during your free trial. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. If you look at the page we copied, you can see that it copied the layout and added the same images. All you have to do is change a few things to make it fit your brand. For example, the texts here are white when they were black on the original page, but they were copied exactly here. As I said before, to change it, you can just click here because we added other pages with the 10Web Builder, and you can start changing the text colors and sections to your liking. For example, to change the color of this block's text from white to black, I can just go to the Style tab and click on the text. Now that we're back at the dashboard, you can see the plugins and themes that are already on your site, including the ones that made it possible to create it. Go to the hosting section and click on Point Domain. Then follow the on-screen instructions to add your domain name. If you need help at any time, you can chat with customer service here. When I asked them a question earlier, They answered in less than a minute, which I thought was pretty cool. You can also click on this book icon to read the help guide, which will suggest a relevant article for us. You can find guides on how to point your domain on the Domain tab. We've been on the 10 web dashboard since then, but you can go back to the native WordPress dashboard by clicking on this WordPress icon. You'll see the familiar WordPress interface. If you go to Pages, you'll see all the pages we've made, including the one we copied, which you can edit with the 10 Web Elementor Builder. You go to Appearance, you can see the themes we're using, including the default ones we saw earlier on the 10 Web dashboard. The same is true for plugins, where you can add other plugins to give your website more features. I've created a new website to add posts to. I'll be using the previous website for my personal use. To make a post for your website, go to Posts, which is where you'll write articles or blog posts. This is different from Pages, which is where we've been creating posts all along, and I couldn't find a way to make things right from the 10 web panel. This could be because you'll want to write your blog post using the WordPress block editor Gutenberg instead of a page builder like Elementor. The other option they gave you is the AI Assistant, which lets you make an outline, intro paragraphs, and other parts of your post. It works like AI writing tools you may be familiar with, like Jasper. I can add a new post to the website in the post section or click on Edit on the existing one to write the article. This will open the good editor, and I'll add the title and the outline that the AI gave us to start the article. You can then click on the plus sign to add a paragraph, and you can start writing your blog post. I'll click on Update at the top, and then click View Post. Your blog post will show up on the front end. The main picture will be put here, and I'll be back to it later. Show you where to put it, and this is the right bar. All you have to do now is add a picture with the right size. There is no doubt that 10 Web is a faster way to build a WordPress site. Now that we have published our blog post and set up everything, let's add some extra cool plugin to add better enhancement for our WordPress site. First, we need to go back to our WordPress dashboard. Once we're there, I can show you the steps to enhance our website. Let's improve the SEO for our website. First, go to the WordPress dashboard. Then we'll search for and install a plugin called Google Site Kit, just like we did before. To do that, hover over plugins on the left sidebar and click on Add New. Once the page opens, type in Google Site Kit in the search bar. You'll see the Site Kit by Google plugin. Click Installs and then Activate. Great! We've successfully installed it. Now let's move on to the next step, which is letting Google know about our website. People won't find our site if Google doesn't know about it. To do this, click on the plugin we just installed. You'll see an option for Site Kits at the top. Click on that and then go to the dashboard. Now, let's start by connecting our site to Google Search Console. Search Console is a Google tool that collects and stores data about websites, including their URLs, and indexes them. It helps Google understand and rank our website. You can fill a complete form if you want it. I will not do it because I have a complete team to manage it. Now that we've taken care of the SEO, I can show you how to automate the writing and traffic generation process. Yes, it's possible and helpful too. To add this one to your WordPress site, look for it, then go to WordPress, Plugins, Add New, and search for Admin and Site Improvement. Install and turn it on. That's right, this one by Bowo. Once that's installed, you can see it in this section called Tools, where there's a new choice called Enhancements. Let's click on that, and we'll be taken to this page with our choices. Let us go to the plugin. I already told you that once you install it, you'll be able to use the improvements and have a lot of choices. There are several choices that you would find in different plugins, but you have them all in this one. This is great because it's very simple to use. Sometimes these have an extra setting that you can turn on. I'll show you that in a moment. For instance, if you want to make it possible to copy pages, posts, custom posts, and taxonomies with just one click, go ahead and turn this on. Order the content and then turn it on. Change the media and share the SVG. This one is great. This means that if you need to post SVGs, you will decide who can do so. That is, just the manager and the editor in this case. That means these two jobs are the only ones that can upload SVGs. This choice is very helpful. All external links should open in a new tab. To post links in a new tab, all you have to do is turn this on. Then all the links on your site will open in a new tab. People won't leave your page. Because of that, there isn't a link here that will take me to that page. It will open a new tab that will stay open. For SEO, it works much better. Make it possible for custom menu items to open in a new tab. Once more, if you want to do that, auto-publish post with misstate. You can also turn that on if you want to. If you don't want to, just leave it off. The admin screen, we can clean up the admin bar here if you want to. Take away different parts of the control bar. Let us turn it on, and we'll get more choices. Let's say I want to get rid of the WordPress logo, which is this one in the upper left area. That will take me to the WordPress site, WordPress, org, and so on. It doesn't bother me. I do not wish to visit that place. So goodbye, badge. Don't change the choices. I'll leave it as is. Take out the links that say update. So maybe you don't want the counters to bother you, so get rid of them. No, I won't take away the new material menu. I'll try to keep it. Yes, get rid of howdy. Take off the drawer and help tab. This will clean up the admin bar. If you want to clean that up, hide admin messages. Turn off the dashboard tools and hide the admin bars. This is helpful when you don't want people who have logged in to see the top bar, like when you have a membership app or something. This bar can only be seen by admins. A bigger admin menu. Make it bigger if you think it's too thin. If you want to organize the admin menu, expand it. We can arrange it, so move these things up and down. If you change them to fit your needs, you'll always find what you need. You can choose to turn on or off enhanced list tables. Change how you log in and out. If you want to change the login URL, which you should if you're using a security tool, which it should have, but if not, you can get it here. It's time to change the login URL to something unique. Instead of login, instead of admin, etc. Let's just say that I don't know my name or Aguilar. Just turn it on. No, not from my test site. The site's name on the login page, so if you want to change it, go to the login or logout menu and turn that on or off. The last column for login, reroute after login. You don't have to go to the dashboard if you want to go to a certain page. For example, if you want to go straight to the plugins page every time you log in, this will save you time. You can go to the plugins page and update them right now, or you can go to the changes page and do it here. And maybe only let the manager do it. For example, redirect after logging out. This is a good one, especially if you have a membership app or something similar. Redirect after logging out. I think this is a good one, especially if you have a tool for membership sites. In this case, if they log out, you can send them to your promotions page, your about page, or anywhere else you want and do it this way. Your own code. You can write your own code in a lot of different ways. The admin and front end both have their own CSS. Yes, you can turn it on, and then you can add your own CSS. You can use this to make your site look better if you know CSS. Add code to the head body or end. It's great that you don't have to download a special app for this, you already have it. Do it from here. If you don't want to mess up the site by making changes in the file editor, you can use this code in any way you want. Manage the ads and make your own body class. I don't want any special code, so I'll keep it as it is. Texty file should be in your SEO tool, but if it's not, you can add it here. Turn off components. If you're not going to use Gutenberg, turn it off. Turn off comments and block-based tools. Especially if your site is business-related and doesn't have blogs or other similar things, well, don't let people leave comments on pages, films, or posts. Turn off the REST API. It might be a little safer, especially when you're not using it. Turn off feeds. Turn off all messages. Turn off smaller parts. The security choices let us limit the number of times someone can log in. You also have more choices for the author's files and the email address that we cater to. That can be turned on or off. Turn off XML. They try to get to this site a lot and fail. This part of your page so you can turn it off if you're not seeing it. Improvements and control over image uploading. So you can resize newly posted pictures right here. That setting would be in your picture optimizer if you have one. If you want to lower the heartbeat, you can use revision control and heartbeat control. This is because sometimes your site or server plan doesn't allow it. Lower the beating because you have a lower tier and don't want to stress it out. Next came electricity. It has tools for sending emails, multiple user roles, an admin role, password security, and is going to stay in its mode. Send 404 to the homepage. Instead of 404, it will go straight to the homepage. It's good. Turn off the system overview. That's all the tools you'll get with the free admin and site tweak. I'll introduce the third plugin, which is called AddToAny. This plugin is the top choice for integrating social media into your WordPress website. It's one of the finest free WordPress plugins for this purpose. In fact, this free plugin offers a wide range of features that can compete with paid alternatives. It allows you to connect with over 80 different social media platforms, such as Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. To add a social media platform to your website, you can easily do so through the plugin settings panel. Just click on the platform you want to include, and it's as simple as that. In the sharing buttons, there's no restriction on the number of social media buttons you can use. You can easily arrange them by dragging and dropping the icons to suit your preferences. Moreover, you have the option to display counters for Facebook likes and Pinterest pins. This free plugin also offers the feature to include floating buttons, which means the social sharing buttons will remain in one spot, even as the user scrolls through the page. Finally, it includes widget blocks for easy integration. The fourth plugin is UpMail SMTP, and it's the best plugin for managing newsletters. This plugin works exceptionally well when used alongside an email subscription tool like MailChimp for WordPress. It's designed to assist you in sending emails to your subscriber list for marketing purposes. Often, website owners encounter issues where their WordPress site doesn't send emails properly. UpMail SMTP solves this problem by configuring the UpMail function to work with a reliable SMTP mail server. The plugin also offers a variety of SMTP providers to choose from, including SMTP.com, Sendinblue, Microsoft, and Google. Setting up the SMTP is quite simple and only requires a few clicks. Additionally, there's a setup wizard that will guide you through the process based on your SMTP selection. Next up is the fifth plugin, Smashballoon Social Post Feed, and it's the ideal choice for integrating Instagram with your WordPress website, especially for adding photos. The setup is a breeze. Just install the plugin, link it to your Instagram account, personalize your feed, and easily insert Instagram posts using the new block. You have lots of options for customizing the feed. You can decide the height and width to make it fit perfectly on your site, and you can also choose how many photos to display. Additionally, the feed is designed to be completely responsive, so it will appear great on mobile devices. If you decide to go for the Pro version, you'll gain access to 4 extra layout types: grid, carousel, masonry, and highlight. The Pro version also allows you to generate feeds for hashtags, tagged posts, or even combine various feeds on your website. Now moving on to the sixth plugin on our list today. It's the Booking Calendar, and it's one of the finest booking plugins available for WordPress. This plugin offers many helpful features. This plugin has over 60,000 active installations and provides a range of useful features, even in its free version. With it, you can effortlessly include a calendar that displays available time slots and a form for users to book appointments. Adding the calendar is a straightforward process, thanks to a dedicated block in the page or post editor. Additionally, you have various shortcodes available to customize the calendar's appearance. The backend system within the WordPress dashboard is also user-friendly. The user-friendly backend system offers a calendar overview where you can view and manage the appointments that users have submitted. The settings page provides numerous configuration choices. You can specify days and time slots when you're not available on the calendar. It also offers settings to enable a CAPTCHA to stop spam entries and an autofill feature for users who are logged in. In the form section, you can easily customize the booking submission form. The interface is designed to be straightforward and user-friendly. You can simply rearrange the fields by dragging and dropping items in the booking calendar. Additionally, it has the ability to integrate with Google Calendar, allowing you to import events. If you use the Booking Manager plugin, you can also export and import UICS files to and from external websites. Now, let's move on to the seventh plugin on our list, which is the knowledge base for documentation and facts. This is the best wiki plugin for WordPress. It offers a setup wizard that makes setting up your knowledge base a breeze with just a few clicks. There are 17 pre-designed layouts to choose from, and you can customize their colors, labels, and fonts as needed. Organizing your content into categories and articles is a breeze, thanks to an interface that's similar to the WordPress dashboard. Additionally, the plugin utilizes the WordPress block editor for creating knowledge base articles, making it easy to get the hang of. With this plugin, you can create documentation with up to 5 levels of hierarchy, so there's no need for add-ons or coding adjustments to build complex documentation. Furthermore, there's a built-in search box to help users find the articles they're looking for easily. Knowledge base for documentation and facts also seamlessly integrates with various page builders, including Elementor, Visual Composer, and Divi. Our eighth and final plugin for today is Connections Business Directory. It's a free WordPress directory plugin that allows you to share important information about your business, location, or staff members. You get 3 free templates that you can easily customize using the WordPress customizer. Additionally, you have the option to explore premium templates and extensions on the Connections website for more layout choices and additional features. The plugin lets you use repeatable fields to showcase details such as addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses. You can also specify the visibility of each entry as public for logged-in users only, or unlisted visible only to administrators. With hierarchical category support, you can organize your entries into categories and even include businesses or members in a structured manner. Lastly, the plugin supports retina displays, allowing you to include responsive images with each entry. Now, let's move on to my favorite part of the video, where I'll teach you how to get a free domain for your website. I'll show you a website that offers domains. First, open your preferred browser. I'll use the Google browser. Type googiehost.com in the address bar, or you can find the direct link in the description box below. This website not only provides free domains, but also offers free hosting services. Scroll down and you'll find a box that says Free Subdomain. Click on the Know More option. But before we dive into that, let me share more about the cool features of this website. They offer an integrated control panel, a free site builder, an easy-to-use cPanel, and a Softaculous auto installer. Let's discuss their hosting services before we explore the domain options. The key features of their hosting include NBSS-based web hosting, short subdomain name, premium sitepad website builder, free Let's Encrypt SSL certificate, no ads on your website. This website also doesn't require any credit card information, so you don't need to worry about that. Now, let's scroll down to the very bottom of the website, where you'll find a chart that highlights the benefits of Googie hosting and how it outperforms other providers. Next, let's focus on getting your domain. Continue scrolling down and click on Proceed with Free. Scroll down again and click on Proceed with Free once more. Now, select the option that says Choose a subdomain from Googie Host. Enter the name of your website. For example, I'm using PetSecure. Choose the icon as option and then click on Check. You can complete your checkout from here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to automate the entire blog writing process with AI. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on AI and SEO. I'm always looking for new ideas for videos, so please leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see next. Also, if you have any questions about Make.com or automating your blog writing process, please feel free to leave a comment or reach out to me on social media. I hope to see you next time.